Hi everyone, and welcome to SETI Astro. Today we'll be exploring my 200 megapixel mosaic of the North America and Pelican Nebula. I have 64 hours of total integration time between hydrogen and oxygen. Here are the 4 panels in hydrogen, and each of which is roughly 50 megapixels, and you could zoom in quite far to see the details in each one. Combining them into a single mosaic, the oxygen was very similar. Here are the 4 panels for the oxygen data, and combining them into a single oxygen mosaic image. Looking quickly at just the hydrogen channel, the image spans from the Cygnus wall in the upper portion down to the Pelican columns in the lower part, and then plenty of dim dust and emission clouds on the outskirts, including some very faint structures in the lower right. I combined them in the 4x palette, which allowed various colors to come through more than the standard HOO palette that is often used. After selectively correcting colors and enhancing contrast, left me with the final image to explore from the Cygnus wall across dusty dark smoke lanes down to the Pelican, with various emissions peeking through, other clouds, the dark dim structure in the lower right, emissions on the left, and cool cobweb looking structures as well. The stars were processed separately, and there are about 116,000 stars in this image alone. Combining them all left me with the final image, stars included, which really shows which stars are hidden behind some of the dark dust, which ones are helping cause the emissions along some of the other brighter structures, especially in the giant oxygen bubble of it. What could really be seen in the larger mosaic is that it's not 2 separate structures, but one giant bubble of activity with just dark dust blocking the middle portion of it instead of the North American and Pelican separately. Focusing in on just 2 of the structures, the famous Cygnus wall has all this thin tendrils of gas, including globules, and the Pelican through the haze with their Herbig-Haro objects and columns. Beautiful contrast of colors. I've also annotated an image with carbon stars, white dwarfs, molecular clouds, emission objects. This object here is a white dwarf. Some of the red stars are carbon stars. Plenty of HH objects throughout, and emission objects as well. I have updated Astrobin with this new revision, including the starless and an annotated version. Data acquisition details: I did acquire this data last August. A write-up in some of the close-in crops for some of the structures. I really recommend you click on the main image to see the full detail and high resolution of it. I have updated my website with the newer revisions as well, setiastro.com, including the full color and crops linked to Astrobin. I have also updated my downloads to include various nebula, including this one. I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe. Comments always appreciated.